Hello and welcome back to SnowRunner, y'all, and in this video, we're going to be doing an adventure that has been in my mind ever since I first tried out this 2024 Silverado ZR2 Bison by Yeah Buddy, and if you haven't seen my initial first impressions / initial review of this truck, make sure you check it out over on my channel. Now, we are out on the TNB Trails map today, and if you want any information at all about any of the mods used in this video, make sure you check the description box down below, because some of them are available on just PC, and then others are available on both PC and consoles. Now, what we're going to be doing today, though, is we're going to be using this Duramax, this new Duramax, with all of its off-road gear and aftermarket packages to tow this thing out to the trails to really just A, see what the Duramax can do while towing, and B, I want to really throw this thing at some gnarly trails. I want to take this thing into some conditions that we haven't taken it into yet. And so what we need to do is we need to tow it out there and just see what we can do both on the towing front of things and on the wheeling front of things for the classic Chevy. So let's go ahead and fire up the Duramax and see what we can do. I did take out the chase rack because I felt like for a little bit more of a towing based approach, I mean, we could keep it, but I just kind of wanted to see how it would look with some cleaner lines, and it does look really, really good. Like, it actually looks amazing. In my personal humble opinion, I know that there's mixed feelings out there for sure on the new Chevy front end, and I would love to know from y'all in the comments down below what you personally think about the newer Chevy front ends, especially the ones on the HD trucks. I like them, but I can totally see how someone might not be a fan of them, especially if you are more of a fan of either the Cat Eye generation Chevys or more of like the 2010-ish generation Chevys. Can totally see how this front end might not be your speed. But again, it's all a matter of personal taste and personal preference, and I do think that when these trucks are modified, they look a lot better, especially when you do an aftermarket bumper setup or like a bumper chop like you see on this one. I think that really helps kind of offset the look of the front end. Now, do we go left or right or dead ahead? I don't know. I'm thinking we go directly to the left. I was gonna go directly ahead, and then I was like, I don't know if I want to go that way right now. Because, like, we do have a very loaded down trailer, and that's not really the vibe I'm feeling for a trail that's that steep. But ever since we swapped out to the highway transmission on this thing, which we did not have the last time we drove it, I mean, this thing does so well on the road as far as, like, always putting its torque to the ground, never having to worry about, you know, stalling it out or jumping out of gear. It really is such a smooth rig to drive in general that I have no problems just using it as, honestly, like an all-purpose rig. You could use this for trail riding and towing on the same day, and it would literally never complain. It would never complain. Well, it won't complain as long as you don't run it into rocks, which, to be fair, we didn't actually hit anything, which was 100% my goal. Although I will say, I did not realize we were going to be carrying that much momentum up over the crest of the hill. So, partially my fault, partially not my fault, but, well, I don't know. Actually, now that I think about it, it was probably mostly my fault, if not entirely my fault. Now, do we want to unload here at kind of like the little riverside campground, or do we want to tow this thing further? I don't know. I think I want to tow it further because there's a lot more trails up ahead that we haven't really gotten it. Well, I say that, but no, I am actually going to unload by the river. You know why? Because I've never taken the older Chevy up and over the Rock Bridge, and the Rock Bridge is something I've been wanting to do again for a long time, especially here on the recently updated version of TNB Trails. So now that we're pulled in to the pull-off, let's go ahead and reset the time of day because we really need that afternoon, or rather just the afternoon sunlight. Go ahead and get unpacked, shut this thing down, swap on over. This thing does sound really, really good, too. Back you on off the trailer. Spin you around. And now we can attack that rock bridge. To be honest, though, I'm a little back and forth at how this thing is going to do because I've taken a few short wheelbase vehicles over this rock bridge before, and they've all been okay, but they've definitely had their shortcomings. I think on these rock bridges, medium to long wheelbases have tended to do a little better in my personal experience than the super short wheelbase does. So we'll have to wait and see how this one does, but I think we'll do okay so long as we pick our line right. Just really trying to feel for traction. So long as we can get the front axle where we need it, we should be all right. Just find it. There we go. Trying to keep it in low and not have to put it in low plus just yet. Because as long as you stay super chill and super calm, usually you'll be fine. Look at that view. This is on ultra settings, by the way, on a pretty dang powerful PC after my recent upgrade. And no. Oh my God. That is, let's just say those are the types of situations you can get into when running a short wheelbase if you ever lose your momentum on a climb. Thankfully, we have a really solid rear bumper to hold us in the case that something like that happens again, but I really need to make sure I can get us into reverse a little faster if that does happen again, because that could have easily resulted in us going into the river. God, I forgot how steep this drop was. Easy. Just let it roll on down. Oh no! Can we anchor? Okay. I genuinely didn't realize that that was as big of a drop-off as it is. Can I back up just a hair? Just a hair. I just need to get unglitched. Come on. Oh, no. Oh, no. Well, this one. No! Oh, that was a bad glitch. Oh, my God. Dude. Holy crap. We are in the base of the waterfall. Not only did we fall off the rock bridge, but for whatever reason, when it spit the truck back out, whatever rock glitch was going on, when it spit us back out again, it just fired us off the side. That was not what I was expecting to have happen. I also don't know if I can even get the other truck down there. I mean, I can try, but it's gonna be a freaking adventure getting down there. And actually, I bet you the smartest way to do this would be to, would be to turn around, head back up to the road, and then kind of run that trail that goes sort of perpendicular to the waterfall down to the base. We can do that, and it'll be okay. The problems arise when we start trying to drive down the waterfall, which I have tried to do before in trucks of similar size, and it has not gone well for me. It has not gone, ow! Sheesh! I'm gonna need to tell these guardrails to mind their own freaking business because they're like reaching out and grabbing my tires. Like, excuse you? Oh, geez. I forgot that this trail had such a abrupt, like, fall off right there. So now all we gotta do is just make sure not to flip over to the right, nor to the left, mind you. I mean, you can flip over towards the hill. If there is a scenario in which you can flip over, especially in SnowRunner, believe me, I've probably done it. I've probably either almost done it or done it. So don't worry about it. If you need a rollover scenario tested, don't hesitate to let me know. I think we should be able to make our way in from this side. This beach is a really pretty area to camp, though. I wonder... Oh, we can totally see it from here. I was kind of hoping that we wouldn't have to do a rescue this soon, especially, like, right after going up and over the bridge. Because going up and over the bridge was literally supposed to be the easy part of this challenge, and it turned into a freaking rescue mission. Just need to make my way over to the other side. All right. No worries at all. Let's run that cable. Boom. Oh, this should be easy. It's good to go. And now we can hop in that truck and maybe limp it back over. It is so beat up. I mean, it's gonna need like everything. It's gonna need a cab, it's gonna need a grill, it's gonna need bedsides, it's gonna need a tailgate, it's gonna need trim, lights, bumpers. I mean, I feel like this is kind of what happens when you just absolutely go careening off of the edge of a rock bridge. And I really did not anticipate this challenge ending this quickly. But like, this thing is going to need some serious repairs, and it's going to need them soon. But if y'all enjoyed this little mini adventure in, well, I was going to say in SnowRunner, and then my brain was like, wait a minute. You're on TNB Trails, and so I want to say that as opposed to SnowRunner, but rather it's SnowRunner with TNB Trails as a map. I don't know why my brain gets jumbled some days. It's probably the extreme amounts of caffeine I have in it right now. But either way, y'all, hope y'all enjoyed this video. And if you did, let me know what you want to see in the comments down below. And I will see y'all next time.